Hey, 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 it's a new day. And remember, like I say, I'm a teacher, not a speaker. But when I say it, I really mean I'm a teacher, not a speaker. After being in the classroom for over 14 years and then being outside of the classroom for almost 5 years, I returned to the classroom and I did an activity with my new group of students. It's called the Marshmallow Challenge. It is not a new activity, but it's something that the students really enjoy. It allows them the ability to be creative and have fun and work in a group and a little bit of team building through the process. Now with the Marshmallow Challenge, they're given a few items. They get a bag, and inside that bag, they get 1 meter of string, they get a marshmallow, they get 20 spaghetti sticks, and then I also give them 1 meter of tape. I go over all the instructions, all the criteria. They have 18 minutes to build a freestanding structure. It cannot be attached to a chair or to the ceiling. It has to sit directly on the table, and they have 18 minutes to build that structure. They have to have the entire marshmallow at the very top. And then I would measure from the base of their structure, from the table surface to the highest point of their structure. They only have 18 minutes. So I give them all the materials, go through all the procedures. I put a timer up, 18 minutes. I hit start and I say, you may begin, and they get going. And I tell them they could break up the tape, they could cut the string, they could break the spaghetti sticks, but the marshmallow must remain whole and the marshmallow must be on top. And I just put on some nice instrumental music and I just walk around and watch. And it's so funny to see the different dynamics of the groups. Overall, they have a good time. When that timer goes off, the results are honestly the same. Out of all the classes, all the groups, I may have one actual group that has a standing structure. I'm not even saying the tallest structure, I'm simply saying a standing structure. And at the very end, I have a discussion with them and we start to break that thing down. I look around the room and sometimes they're getting a little frustrated. So I ask them the question, hey guys, if you had a little bit more time or a little bit more tape or something, do you think you could have done this? And they all say, yes, if we just needed more time or resources. And I had to tell them, sometimes in life, this is a Life and Science Academy, and sometimes in life, that's just the way it is. We only have a certain amount of time to reach our goals and objectives, and sometimes we only have the resources that we're provided with or the ones that we're able to acquire. I then began to share different information that I've learned from conducting this Marshmallow Challenge over the years. And one thing that I tell them, this has been done tens of thousands of times across the globe. The biggest success is typically found with engineers and architects. But about the second highest level of success is actually from kindergartners. So imagine how these middle schoolers feel. And then I began to break it down. I said, you see, the kindergartners, they are willing to the kindergartners, they don't fight to see who's in charge, try different structures. Whereas over time, I'll be honest, we gain knowledge. We get a certain level of education. Many of them agree to a single idea of how they're gonna reach their goal. However, they always try to force that strategy even when the strategy doesn't work. That's why I say pen and pencil. We write our goals in pen and the strategies to get there in pencil. Why is that? Because when we make a mistake or when it doesn't work, we could change that, erase it and change that strategy, write a new one, because our goal remains the same, but maybe the strategy to get there may need to change. You see, what most people do is they create the structure and then they try to put the marshmallow on top. The problem with that is many people underestimate the weight of a marshmallow, so they construct their structure and time is ticking down, and then last minute they try to put the marshmallow on top and they see their structure start to collapse and the balance is thrown off, and now they're trying to get tape and string, but hey, time is up. Kindergartners typically start with the marshmallow first. I tell my students, just like I'm gonna tell you all, oftentimes we need to start with the end goal in mind. What is your goal? What is your objective? And you develop the strategy to get there. But if that strategy doesn't work, erase it. Create a new strategy and try that strategy, and you keep changing that strategy until you finally reach your goal. So we got to often start and really focus on the end, keeping the end in mind as we move through our goals, as we use these different strategies. And the Marshmallow Challenge is symbolic of the life that we live as we try to accomplish the amazing things that we want to accomplish. So with all that being said, keep the end goal in mind and be willing to write your strategies in pencil and keep those goals in pen. Remember, I'm a teacher, not a speaker, and I want you to have an amazing day.